Hi Mark, how are you doing?
I'm great, thanks, Walid. How are you?
I'm well. I'm getting ready to go to WEX Global this year in Valencia in 2 weeks. So, what can we expect this year?
Okay, well, I think we've got a fantastic program lined up this year looking at partnerships for progress to a world of water abundance. As you know, we're an event very focused on creating partnerships and creating opportunities for companies and people to link up and discuss and debate serious water problems. The title of the program is different. Normal discussions about water scarcity, but in the end, it really comes down to the same thing because we're going to be looking in depth at how we can really solve these problems. We're kicking off the event with our pre-event day, which features some site visits, the digital twin showroom, to the oceanographic, and to GoLab, which is a fantastic facility in Valencia, which has really grown since the pandemic. And they're now analysing, doing all sorts of advanced water analysis for wastewater samples sent from all over Europe. In the afternoon, we kick off our conference with a pre-event forum, which is looking at sustainable watersheds. We're trying to talk about issues of cross-collaboration and bringing in not just the people from the water sector, but also industrial and corporate users of water, such as Pompeii, manufacturers of olive oil, Nestle Waters, and others. We got some really interesting sessions in that pre-event forum. And then day two is focused on innovation in digital transformation and circular economy. On the third day, we've got a special day which is set up for collaboration, where we have got different round table sessions which will enable our delegates to take part in up to 6 different debates with utilities, water leaders, and people developing projects throughout the world. So we hope that by the time everybody goes home, they will have learnt a lot from the experts that are there at WEX, will have been able to contribute their own thoughts, and as a consequence have established an international network or international networks that are going to make a real difference in the years ahead.
That's good. I like the format. Like everybody is staying in the same hotel and also a lot of networking discussions. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, I think that's one of the crucial things about WEX and why we have such a unique atmosphere. The vast majority of our delegates, other than the people clearly who live in Valencia, will be living in the same hotel, which is the SH Valencia Palace. And we believe that's critical because it contributes to the sense of community that we try to engender at WEX Global. It gives people real opportunities outside of the conference room to sit down and have lengthy discussions and to really understand the problems going on out there in the world that we're all facing.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I hear you have a very famous water DJ in town.
We do, yes. That would be Mr. Walid Khoury from Desalytics.
No, but it's cool.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to that.
I like how you blend everything together. Tons of networking opportunities provided, and that's what makes WEF Global like a family. But at the same time, it's a very big event which allows for networking and building relationships, and also getting things done and solving all the problems.
We have a great conference with some great sessions covering sustainability, digital transformation, circular economy, looking at crucial issues like the upcoming Urban Water Framework Directive from the European Union, which has just been instigated. Got a session there sponsored by Xylem, looking at some of the implications caused by the implementation of that directive. It'll also be interesting to contrast that with some of the developments which are going on in the USA at the moment. We've got some great wastewater utilities coming from Milwaukee, Cincinnati, and DC Water. The EPA in the United States has just issued new guidance on the treatment of PFAS and pollutants. We've got another session looking at that, featuring people like Sally Gutierrez, who is a long-time stalwart of the EPA and is now working independently and applying her expertise around the United States and dealing with lots of projects to deal with these micropollutants. And she'll be joined on the stage by some of those leading utilities from the United States that we mentioned earlier. So I think there's going to be some great opportunities to look at what's happening in the USA, to look at what's happening in Europe, and also to bring in discussions from key people that we've got attending from For example, the Middle East, we have the Deputy Minister for Water coming from Saudi Arabia, and we also have delegations coming from Ashghal, from TAQA, from the Saudi Fund for Development. So there'll be a very significant delegation there of people. And important utilities around the world, like Monterey, for example, have been very effective in managing an almost impossible situation to do with water scarcity that they face. We'll be talking about the way in which they've implemented technology through their partners, Idrica and View, to produce real differences in the way in which water is managed in their municipality. Interesting discussions to bring all of that together.
It's going to be a very busy 3 days. I look forward to seeing you, Mark, all the delegates, and networking with everyone in Valencia, Spain.
Okay, I look forward to seeing you, Walid. It's always great. We always have fun. Get a lot of done as well. Forward to seeing you.
Thanks.